I don't even think it's gonna be Kirk Cousins that's gonna be like dogging us. It's gonna be Dalvin and Thielen.
Thielen hurt.
Oh damn! Oh, he got hurt on that touchdown play. He still damn. He out? What he do? Like a sprain?
He pulled his hamstring.
Oh okay. Them bitches sensitive.
To play with.
Yeah, hamstrings ain't nothing to play with.
He's a dog.
Y'all already know what time it is, playing skills, you did.
Not a lot.
Okay, Coach, the playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. The excitement level around here at a... Go!
One thing, they know the average NFL player's career is only 4.5 years. So if they good and they're trying to, okay.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Jones. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
You got to get the ball, D. Get the ball. Right now. You got 58. You go tight. You got tight. Flip it down.
On 2nd and a yard. Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Not what I made him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers. Incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they...
What's that? The thing that came off the fucking barbecue. happened. God damn. What did he do to him? Yeah, he don't fuck me. Earl don't fuck with Pete. Nah, he must have did some wild shit. Had to do some wild shit.
Able to drop, see the ball thrown,
yeah, Earl
and
a real
react to
nigga.
it.
I can tell Earl a real nigga
Seriously,
too.
not know why Earl left for real.
Why? Because they made him come back too early?
No.
Why don't you just stop being sarcastic?
They got to
and tell
get
us?
it to the 21 here on third down.
Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Hold on.
look at you. Always think I'm being sarcastic. Look at you, bro.
Because 90% of the time you are, so you can't blame me.
I wasn't being sarcastic. You can tell in my tone. We're not doing something like that.
Rodgers with a give.
Hey,
It's Aaron
Hey,
Jones.
hold on, but check this out, though. Be
Inside the
clear.
20
When I
before
was
he's
talking
brought
into
down.
my watch,
Give
the
him
text
10
message,
there. Good
I
enough
said
for a
question mark,
Packer
and they're going to
first
pop
down.
up. I
If you
started
make
tripping
the
to
stop there,
myself.
maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing.
Oh, and that's
It
why he
hasn't
got
been
traded
working.
or whatever, free agency.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams. And now it's second down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
And that's why he flicked them off.
Check 4, check 4. Hey, check 26. Check 30.
Rodgers throwing again.
What the fuck was
Pressure, and
that?
he's taken down. A Bear sack. Akeem Hicks at
Did you not see what the fuck he did?
6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the pressure gets to him again. Akeem Hicks, his 2nd sack of the night. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
Swag, I'm having a problem with my phone.
This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
No, I'm just letting them know. How was that an excuse?
So 1st and 10
he had
now
the same
from the
problem
30.
last week. He couldn't really grip the controller like that. He felt it up.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Jackson. And my other nigga, Kevin King? Nah, they don't want that. Okay. What? He got the side too.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That
boy step and he goes down.
Preston
Preston Smith able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit.
He's nice.
What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult.
You remember the nigga that broke dude on the post route and then he didn't throw it to him?
Clean, off oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Oh, another game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught at the 25. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Give them 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 10. He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 10 yards out, and the Bears have taken the lead. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback charge. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
You was smoking dick.
You do realize.
You're smoking. Oh, yeah, you trying to make me mad. Oh, you really trying to make me mad.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Both Rod Woodson and Charles Woodson played corner and transition to fucking safety later in that fucking career, bitch.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Dick writing.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of.
Bro, Rod Woodson got more touchdowns than him.
And they better make sure they love him because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board.
Rod and Charles got more touchdown returns than this.
It's Jones.
Get the fuck out of here,
Pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He'll get it in the hands of Clark, complete. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about it. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Here's Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
Now Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
This will be taken at the 10. Fights off the defender. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Forced out to his left.
My fucking hand won't even on the fucking controller.
And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And the Packers pick it up.
I hate those fucking things. They're so cheap, man.
And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
And I can't find a word for it. Put the fucking ground in the ball.
And a reminder, folks, as we go, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Rodgers now to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter brought a time to change things. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That is stupid.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
I gotta watch out for fucking 41.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open,
All right, I'm ready, bro.
Hell no, I wanted to.
And you don't have a running lane that you want to take? Make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's got his tight end, Burton. And now the juke. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That is some bullshit.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one into the hands of Burton. A gain there of 21 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down as the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try to get around.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You got the ball?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw here. And he comes back with one complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. He's got it.
Fuck out of here, bro.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson, 54 yards as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to... Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers, and he finds his tight end, Graham. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
30. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Here we go, let's bring it. Greystone, travel. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Kill. Inside. Kelly, don't let Kelly.
They'll run it with Jones. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. On first down, Rodgers.
Wrong button.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. 59 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Crosby with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Money. Question mark.
We're 7-0. Let's go. You've beaten the Dolphins, Jets, Steelers, Giants, Skins, and the Bills almost beat you. Calm the fuck down.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They try again with Cohen. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
That is caught by Cohen. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Kenny Clark with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing what could hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Packers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check. All right. Check.
And again, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's got Burton here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Bro, I'm pressing square to fucking swat the ball. They make him die.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. 2nd and 1. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
He's going to find a man here. It's complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
And being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Oh, come on, bro. Don't cut it all.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline.
Oh, that's a 2 fucking yards.
The Packers on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long.
Bro,
the pass rush, the coverage, they've all been...
You threw the bitch straight to Eddie, bro. Eddie.
Yeah, you got this.